Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this news broke last night, and this is as savage as it gets. And what's crazy about this story and this crime, they're saying this was random. They're saying now, and the story I'm talking about, before I even talk about what they're saying, the story I'm talking about happened in Manhattan, New York yesterday. Shout out Manhattan. And it's about a man that was walking down the street and was knocked on the ground by a random stranger who proceeded to stab this man in his head multiple times for no reason, and then go in his pockets, rob him, and then run off in broad daylight. You cannot tell me that those that are in power that claim they want to do something, the ones that are really higher up, don't care nothing about the American citizens or the safety of the American public. As long as they get their monetary gain and their acclimated titles, they don't care about nothing. But they talk a good game, but nothing's getting done. And the people in this video that talks about the crime and stuff out there in New York where this particular incident happened will show you. Take a look at this story and we'll come back and talk about it.
And more breaking news tonight. A 33-year-old man stabbed in broad daylight in Midtown.
All right, let's get right out to Fox 5's Linda Schmidt. She is at the scene on 32nd and 5th with what we know right now. Linda.
Yeah, first of all, good evening to both of you. And it has happened yet again. And we're talking about broad daylight here, 12:30 in the afternoon. And this is a busy area where we are. This is 5th Avenue right here behind me. We're on 32nd Street. Literally thousands of people working in this area, coming and going all day long. Tourists here shopping. You've got the Korean mart up here where people can come and they can buy food and little tchotchkes and things like that, taking up the whole block. And it happened right in this area. Okay, now police are telling us how this went down is a man was walking, 33-year-old man was walking along the street here. The suspect came up to him, knocked him to the ground, stabbed him in the head multiple times with what police are calling a cutting instrument, and then reached into his pants pockets and pulled out his money, and then took off running down the street here toward Penn Station. Now, this is the 4th violent attack in the city so far this week, and it's only Wednesday. Go ahead, take a look at this video here. This is what happened on Monday. There were 3 violent attacks on Monday. First of all, there were two in Soho. A man attacked a woman with a bottle. She ended up being able to fight him off. But then a short time later, the man attacked another woman with a broken bottle. She ended up in the hospital. Those two attacks were random attacks. And then about 2:30 in the morning on Monday, police say a man tried to rape a woman inside the East Broadway subway station. Now, those 4 attacks happening all on Monday. By the way, you can come back to me live now. They are still looking for the suspect in this latest attack. They described him as wearing a black hooded sweatshirt and a black hat. Back inside to you.
Yeah, unbelievable right there in Midtown Manhattan. All right, Linda, thank you.
Believe this brutal attack was random in nature. They do not believe the victim and the suspect know each other. Now, this all took place here at the corner of 32nd and 5th around 12:30 this afternoon. That's when police say an unidentified man approached a 33-year-old male victim and pushed him to the ground. It's believed he stabbed the victim multiple times in the head and forcibly removed money from the victim's pants pocket before running off. We spoke to multiple people who work in the area. They are not surprised by what happened.
It's dangerous. You got homeless. You got guys over here, every corner over here, with pipes sleeping there. If you sell them anything, they're angry. They get up, they get angry.
What do you think about that?
Not surprised, unfortunately.
Why is that?
We're too soft on crime. And people with mental health issues and violent tendencies, repeat offenders, need to be removed off of the streets.
Be just really aware of your surroundings. Doesn't really make me scared. It happens everywhere.
So the victim was taken to Bellevue Hospital in stable condition. He is expected to recover. That is the good news. Now, at this hour, investigators tell us there have been no arrests. This investigation is ongoing. So if you know anything, please call Crime Stoppers immediately.
Guys, you heard it. Said this happened 12:30 in the afternoon yesterday out there in Manhattan. Busy place. People just walking to and fro. And a motherfucker comes out of the blue and attacks somebody like a Viking and rapes and pillages his pockets after stabbing him in the face and neck. Because I'm looking at all these other things. They're saying he stabbed in the neck too. At least 5 times. 5 times. In public for other people to bear witness to the sickness of man. It makes no sense. Did you hear the one dude? The Chinese dude? They soft on crime. Yeah, well, they need to be, they're not really soft on crime. They'll lock you up. They're soft on punishments. And that's the main premise of these stories I do. They're soft on how they deal with motherfuckers that do savage shit like this. The punishment should fit the crime. Not saying you stab somebody, you need to get stabbed, but you need to be taken out of here because what you did was life-threatening and you cared nothing about it. When these people are aiming these knives and shooting these guns and hitting up whoever, they're aiming at a shape. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times if they close enough, they'll aim for your head or your heart or your chest and they trying to take you out of here. Why? Because they want to take something from you and they don't care if you live or die after it, long as they get away. This guy did this to somebody he didn't know and then jumped up and ran and tried to escape. Said he ran down towards the train station, I guess. Do you think about that? It's busy out there. All eyes on you. And you still doing what you got to do. I'm telling you. When people want something, it's amazing to me how somebody will go all out and be laser focused on committing a crime, but not getting themselves out of their current position. Everybody needs money, whether you're homeless or not. I understand that. But damn, we all have some type of sense in us to where we're like, okay, you know, we don't want to do no drastic measures that can get us in a worse position than we currently are. But some people don't give a fuck. Some people, a lot of times, get angry at society because they don't have, and they'll see somebody that they would like to be like, or that seems happy and want to destroy that. Misery love company. A lot of times, people that complain a lot, complain around people that they want to feel like they do. We see it a lot in society. This is crazy, y'all. Crazy. They said on Monday, which I did a story on this, 2 women was attacked with a bottle in Soho. Shout out Soho. Another thing, a guy tried to rape a woman in the subway 2:30 a.m. in the morning. Now, I don't know why a woman would be by herself in a New York subway 2:30 a.m. any morning. But I mean, people have to do what they have to do. I said it before. Situation with New York, you know what I'm saying? It's like almost the running of the wildebeest, the migration of the wildebeest. You got lions, cheetahs, alligators. You got to traverse through the border and all of this type of stuff, meaning the subway train. Just getting back and forth to work should not mean losing your life or seeing something that'll give you PTSD just going to your goddamn 9 to 5. And it's not just New York, it's all over the place now. People are taking advantage of each other and tearing motherfuckers out of the frame. There's no respect for older people, no respect for younger people, no respect for kids, definitely no respect for women. We don't care about each other no more. And you know why? Because nowadays, being tough and being violent and doing whatever you got to do to get yours is at the top of the chain. Everybody's on the menu, and it shouldn't be like that. Until they change the punishments, ain't nothing gonna change with the people. Said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it until something happens. That's the thing. These old laws and stuff like that. No, somebody from the 1920s is different than somebody from the 2020s. It's a big difference. Them laws, a lot of them laws that was tweaked and in place and stuff, they still stick with the guidelines of these criminals having some type of, you know, sense about themselves to where they could be rehabilitated. These motherfuckers now that are growing up feral, that's in them and you can't fix it. So you either lock them up forever or you get them the fuck out of here. And that's real. This guy stabbed all up. You know he's gonna have scars on him. Insurance don't pay for plastic surgery because that's called cosmetic surgery. It's not a necessity. Insurance only makes sure you okay. They don't care about how you look. What if this guy got an executive job or some type of job where he has to be on a Zoom camera or something, and now he's fucked up? You see what I'm saying? People don't care about who you are before they attack you. They only care about what they want from you and fuck you after they run away. And it's not right. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. You change the punishments, you will damn sure change the people. See you in the next video. Take care.